there, TRW crew, Matt Vassallo here with RhinestoneWorld.com. So in this awesome TRW tutorial, we're going to show you how to cut a sticky flock template with one of our mascots, one of our TrueType font files, and then using some of our other TrueType fonts to be able to create some awesome custom designs on the spot in minutes for your customers. So first thing I'm going to do is we're going to go over to the cutter over here. I'm going to go ahead and cut the actual design. We're going to get the template cut, and then once we have the template cut, we're going to go and brush in the stones and show you how easy it is to get that transfer. But not only get the transfer, get it customized for that customer right on the spot.
So in our first video on this Rams design, we created the actual design. We used the custom numbers, things like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to save a lot of the sticky flock template material to be able to cut this out and use with multiple sports. So when I designed this, we used the Ram design from our website, the rhinestoneworld.com, and then we used our TRW200 Rhinestone TrueType font here. But you can see how it's split apart. So we could have Rams football, Rams baseball, but we don't want to cut out full templates for each of these. Okay, so you can see there's a box around here, and then there's just a line right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that line, shift click onto my box right there, and come over here to the wizard. I'm going to hit magic sections. Now what that's going to do is it's going to break it apart. Okay, so now I can delete that part of the box, and I can also delete this entire part of the design. So all I'm going to cut out is this little section. This one's going to be cut out as well, so I can bring this over to here, right? And now it's going to have the Ram part of the design. We can use our alphabets to place a custom position or a custom number right there. And then if it's for Rams football, we'll use this template. If it's for Rams baseball, we'll switch it out and it'll line perfectly for every single shirt that we make. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get it set up to go ahead and send to the cutter. So it's cutting a single rotation of our SS10s right now. To cut our 2+ rotations, I'm going to highlight the entire design. When I go over here to templates, I'm going to hit Stone 2+ cut. Now I don't want to create the templates for it. I'm just going to hit Stone 2+ cut, and it's going to change this all to the 2+ rotation cut. And that's what's going to make our weeding process a lot easier. Look at the design. It's 11.2 inches tall, so I'm going to go ahead and rotate it 90 degrees here. And now we're ready to go ahead and send to our cutter. So to send this to the cutter, I'm just going to highlight it. I'm going to go to Export, and then I'm going to go Send to Cutter. Now, when I hit the Send to Cutter here, it's going to pull up Cutting Master 3. All right, so we're going to go ahead and hit Continue here. Cutting Master 3 is going to go ahead and pull up for us right here. Now, again, we're going to use our 12-inch material. So with our 12-inch material, we'll be able to fit the way that we arrange this design. So if we wanted to, we could come over here and change our width down a little bit. So if we wanted to put our width here to that 12 inches, just so we know that it's obviously going to get into that range, and our height down a little bit, so you can see that that width is going to fit at the 12 inches. Okay, so now we'll come over to our cut settings here. It's syncing with the cutter right now. Now that it's synced, we can check our conditions. I'm going to do a speed of 48, acceleration of 1, and a cut force of 16 with my double cut. So let's go over, before we go ahead and hit send, let's go set up this actual sticky flock on our vinyl cutter to get it ready to cut.
All right, so you can see our sticky flock right here, and we have our Graphtec CE6060 vinyl cutter here. So 12-inch material with the extended carrier sheets, which is nice because you can put your pinch rollers there. So I can see my blue markings. That's where my grid roller is. Line the sticky flock up with the line right here to make sure it's going to feed correctly. On the blue markings, go ahead and lock it down. And then I'm going to hit 1 for front edge. We did a little test cut here just to make sure all was going to cut well. That's all good there. It's going to read. Now, because we're using the Sticky Flock Plus and it has the extended carrier sheet, you do need to adjust your blade a little bit off the start just to make sure that it's not going to start its cut on the extended carrier sheet. So I'm going to set my origin right there. And now origin is set. We're good to go. So let's go ahead and hit send on the actual cutter here. I'm going to go ahead and hit send, and this is going to send it directly over to my cutter. So we got a good amount of stones in this design as it runs through it. All right, so it's going to start the cut here. Now you can see what it's cutting first here for me is my actual lines. Now it's going to start on my circles, and every single time it's cutting right there, it's actually doing 2 1/4 turns. So it's going to drop the blade down. It's going to go 1 full circle, 2 full circles, plus another 1/4 turn, and that's what's going to make our weeding process so easy on this. So you'll see when we weed this design, once it's done, how easy it is to weed it, and that's because of Corel Draw and the TRW Stone Wizard creating that 2+ cut feature, which isn't in any other program out there. All right, so now that we have our templates cut, as you can see, we have our Rams football. We have the big Ram design here, but then we also have the Rams football there. We have the Rams baseball here. We could have cut one out for Rams soccer, for Rams tennis, for Rams band, for whatever you want for the text across the top. But now we weren't having to recut the entire Ram every single time, and that's what's going to save us so much time and so much money in template material. So we're able to do these features with the TRW Stone Wizard and Corel Draw, our software for creating rhinestone templates. So we're over here in our workstation now, and I'm going to show you exactly how easy this is to create something like this. So check this out. I'm going to grab my Ram design here, okay? And we're going to drop the Ram design down there onto our workstation. It's just a big dry erase board we're working with. We'll grab our Rams baseball design and check out how easy this is. Put it on the corner right there, okay? So once it lines up with that corner, then we can just have it go right along the edge of this, and that's going to line up perfectly. We got a Rams baseball design. See how easy that is? Now a mom from the football team wants a shirt. We take off the baseball, and we can interchange any of these templates now. So now we just grab the football part of it, and we want to make an actual Rams football shirt here, so I'm going to drop that down there, and we're going to customize this as well with a custom number. And actually, we're going to customize it for 2, so we're going to put 2 custom numbers on it. So we got Rams football going across the top. Now, if we wanted to, here's one of our custom number sets. Let's say we wanted custom number 34. So we're going to grab our 3, and we can drop that right there. We're going to grab our 4, and we can drop that right next to it. Now we have a custom number 34. Maybe they're a quarterback. We could grab a Q and put the Q right there. We could grab the B and put the B right there. So now we have Rams football number 34 quarterback. All in one template in a matter of seconds. Brush these in, we're done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make an actual shirt here. But instead of doing a position, we're going to do 2 custom numbers. So let's say I want to do we'll do number 43. That's a good number. We'll do number 43 here. And then the other number is number, let's say, 8. We'll drop the 8 there. And number 87. So we'll go ahead and do a 7 there. So let's say this mom has 2 kids on the football team, 43 and 87, both going on the shirt. So now we're going to grab some of our Korean low-lead SS10 rhinestones here. We're just going to put a good amount of stones on the actual design. We're going to grab our monster brush to be able to brush them around. Now, I'm not paying attention to where the actual stones are going. I'm just going in big circles just to spread the stones out. So you don't want to be real light and kind of dodge the stones in and guide them in. I'm just going in big, large circles. Once we get over here to our custom numbers, let's go around there, get most of those in, and then we'll come over here, bring some over into this area. Again, big circles, get over into our custom numbers. Awesome part about the sticky flock template material, you can layer it right on top of each other. Now, once we feel like most of the stones are in, to get them out, we're going to go in a straight line. So I'm going to go in a straight line across, All of the Rams football looks good. Fix up a couple little areas in there. Straight line across, straight line down. I got one upside down. I could grab a pair of tweezers. What I like to do, bring some more stones in, brush them around. It's going to fix it a lot easier and a lot quicker. Okay, so that one is fixed right there. Go in a straight line down. I have one more upside down right there. Again, just grab some more stones, brush those in, and we're looking good to go. So I kind of try and stay away from tweezers as much as I can because I know it's going to be easier doing the actual brushing. So what we want to look for now is obviously our custom number 87. And our 87 looks great right there. We got one more stone, so just bring some more stones in. Brush those away. Brush that away. And 43 is looking perfect. That's good to go. And I'm scanning through this real quick. I see one stone on the B right there. So let's go ahead and fix that one. And I would say we look like we are pretty perfect right here. All of these stones are in there perfect. So I would say we're good to go, and we're going to go ahead and grab our hot fix tape here. So let me go grab my hot fix tape. Alright, so we got our hot fix tape here. What I'm going to do, I don't like to hold it real tight, because see how the edge folds over on it? Kind of like to hold it like a U, and then just make sure we're lined up. Go ahead and drop that down quickly on it. Now we're just going to go over it with our hand, make sure we touch all of these stones. Now, we got probably 1,000 plus stones in this design that we did in a minute or two, okay? So once we have all these on there, we can just go ahead and pull this up, make sure it grabs all the stones. I missed one there and one there. Just go back and touch it again. And my 43 is all good. So we are good to go. Let me go ahead and grab my transfer there, and boom. We got ourselves a Rams football with a custom number 43 and number 87 like that. We could have changed that to baseball, to soccer, to anything we want. So you can see how awesome this transfer looks, that we could have made in any color we want, but then we're going to go over to the heat press here, go ahead and press this and show you how awesome it looks. Alright, so now that we have our transfer all created, we're going to go ahead and press it on our 16 by 20 Hotronix Bling autoclam here. And we're going to press it to one of our Bling book pages. And these are awesome for displaying your design. So all of us, you see us at a show coming up here soon, you're going to see this exact transfer that we made right here during this video. So let's head over to the heat press here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick little pre-press of our Bling book page here. So I'm going to drop this down. And right now it's set at 304. So I'm going to up my temperature a little bit. And I'm going to get it right around probably the 330 range. Okay? So we did our pre-press there. Now all we're going to do is take off our transfer here. Set this off to the side. Go ahead and get this lined up here. That's looking awesome right there. Perfect. Everything looks nice and lined up. And we are ready to go ahead and press this. Now I'm still at about 310. I really want to be at around 330 degrees to press this design, but with the quality of the stones that we have, this should be no problem. But I do recommend with the washing and everything to make sure to get to that recommended time and temperature of between 330 340 degrees for that 15 seconds. Alright, the autoclam is going to go ahead and pop up there for us. And we can go ahead and peel this off. Every stone staying down there perfect, and check out how awesome this design looks. Now, I'm going to grab this, put it right back onto my hot fix carrier sheet, because I can use this on my next design as well. Save it. That's money right there. Okay? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my protective cover sheet, and I'm going to go ahead and press this one more time, just to be safe. This is my insurance press right here. So just a couple seconds, about 5 or 6 seconds. Just to ensure that it's all on there, got my pressure and everything good. Because the Bling book pages are a little bit different than a regular shirt. So you can see Rams football with the little arc that we have. Custom number 87, custom number 43, and the awesome looking Ram design there. So pretty cool looking design, huh? So we just completed this entire design. Right here in this video, we cut the sticky flocks. The video that I did earlier, we actually created the design. So there's a link right below to that video as well to see how we created this design. But we did get the Ram right here on our website at rhinestoneworld.com. We used the TRW 200 Rhinestone True Type font for the Rams football. And then this is actually the TRW 28 numbers. We used the TRW 135 number. So you can use any number set that you have. It doesn't have to be the exact. You might want a different look to the font. You could even put a custom name on this. You could put Rams football And you could put mom right here. All different types of things you can do with the sticky flock template material and being able to layer it on top of each other as far as how we customize these numbers. So you could bring this to a school or an event, do it right there on the spot, customize the numbers, change it to Rams baseball like we did in the video here. So pretty awesome, going to save you a lot of time, save you a lot of money. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you do have any questions on this process, of course, give us a call, shoot us an email. But the different products we used, again, we used our Bling Book page to press it to. We used our Korean SS10 Hot Fix Low Lead stones, our top quality Korean low lead. We used the Graphtec CE6060 vinyl cutter. We used the TRW Stone Wizard and Corel Draw, our software for creating your actual rhinestone and heat transfer vinyl and vinyl decal designs. Then we used our 16x20 Hotronix autoclam. We used a dry erase board for our workstation, and then we used our sticky flock template material. So all products that you can find on our website at therinestoneworld.com. But if you do have any questions, make sure to give us a call. Number's 941-755-1696. This is Matt with therinestoneworld.com. You guys all have a wonderful day.